I think you decided against doing another reveal to me on the show because I think we nearly burst everybody's eardrums.
I am getting too big to keep it a secret. Well, I was really surprised with the name. I was like, oh yeah, but like, do we not want to think about it anymore? And he was like, no, that's the name. Tom's a massive part of our life.
Well, yeah,
like, and he's a
will
massive
be
part
forever.
of Will's life as well. I feel like I have the secret to life.
Any part of Will worried?
Probably will, but he's met a natter. I would never want my children to go through the trolling and stuff that we have faced.
We have control. They're not there reading the comments. They're not there, speaking to people. They're in a photo. Can you still have baby brain when your child's 8?
Yeah. But now you've told me not to swear, all I really want to do is go, fuck!
Yeah. Let's not quote me on that, everyone, because I could
We
be
know
wrong.
what she's like.
Cooper's like, Mummy, I just don't understand. I'm like, sweetheart, neither do I. So Kelsey's pregnant.
I'm pregnant, guys.
I think you decided against doing another reveal to me on the show because I think we nearly burst everybody's eardrums.
Oh, 100%. And I just, you know what? I wanted to actually just keep it to myself. I was very in two minds whether I was going to announce it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just think with Phoenix that when I did announce it, I did get some like negative thoughts and negative comments. And I'm like, we all know I believe in the universe. I'm not saying that I'm blaming people for what happened to Phoenix, but did that have an added effect on the situation with Phoenix, with the negativity that was put out towards him? So, but then ultimately my life is in front of a camera, social media. So I am getting too big to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
And
she just asked me then, did I not notice? But I actually didn't. Normally, my pregnancy radar is pretty hot.
Yeah.
But I
Not
just
for me,
didn't.
honey.
Kelsey was had her shield down.
And also, like, I'm not Kylie Jenner. Like, I haven't got all the money in the world that I can just go off, like, the radar.
Off the radar on a swanky holiday for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
And just suddenly come
and then
back
go
really
back,
pregnant.
I've got a baby.
Here
So,
it is.
no, I thought, and do you know what? The response has been absolutely overwhelming.
Has it?
Yeah, because you know what? I think people now think, hasn't she gone through enough? So
Absolutely.
they just want me to be happy.
Yeah, they want you to have that, rainbow baby. What does rainbow baby mean?
Rainbow baby means once you've lost a baby.
When you've lost a baby, it's like you.
Yeah. Your little miracle.
Your little miracle. So this is your little miracle. We've just been discussing. You've got a name. You know what you're having. But we're not telling anyone anything. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. But yeah, no, Aurelia's actually picked the name.
That's amazing. I mean, I just said to you before, didn't I? God, imagine if she picked the name and if she had picked the name and it was awful, would you have gone, I'm sorry, darling, that's not a name.
Yeah, well, I was really surprised with the name because it is very on trend.
On brand.
It's so on brand with my name. No, it's just, I was so shocked by the name that she likes. So I think both me and Will, we didn't really like with Phoenix was always going to be Phoenix.
Yeah.
Boy, girl, there was no other name.
You knew that was.
We literally knew that Phoenix, and I have really strong feelings and meanings behind names. Like I haven't just called my children their names just because, I really like that name. Like there's a meaning behind their names. So for Aurelia to come up and be like, this is the name, I was like, okay, right.
Yeah. We'll do it.
We'll do it.
We'll take it.
And actually, Will was really happy. And I was like, oh, yeah, but like, do we not want to think about it anymore? And he was like, no, that's the name. So I was like, right, okay.
Oh, wow. And you've talked about how you think this baby is like a gift from Tom and Phoenix.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Well, I just think that they want me to be happy. And, even when I can't do right for wrong, can I, George? Because when I did say, it's a gift from Tom, people are like, oh, poor Will. Why'd you have to bring Tom into it all the time?
For God's sake.
It's like, do you know what? Because Tom's a massive part of our life.
Well, yeah.
And he's a
will
massive
be
part
forever.
of Will's life as well. So
Yeah.
Will doesn't think, oh my God, she always has to bring up her dead husband. He's like, yeah, no, he thinks the same. And I think with Phoenix and Tom, I was told by a medium that Tom is there and he's holding Phoenix.
Aww.
So that for me is a beautiful.
Do you find that quite like comforting?
Well, it's comforting, and also when you look at it, that Will's looking after Tom's children, and now Tom's got
looking after Will.
Yeah. So I just think you have to do in this life whatever works for you.
Yeah, and
what gets you through each day. And I think if I didn't find the stuff that got me through each day, I would be a completely different person. So when people go, "Oh, why are you so positive? Why are you like this?" It's like, because I have these little. I feel like I have the secret to life.
Well, that is a statement, Cal.
Yeah, because I feel like I've got this connection.
Yeah.
And I think it goes deeper. Obviously, it'd be really deep on this podcast, but I think there is a connection, and that's how I do get through life.
Yeah. Someone was talking to me the other day about they'd gone to see a medium because someone in their family had just died. And she was like, the stuff that was coming through, like this woman didn't even know anyone's names. She was just like going in completely blind. And she got everything spot on. Like, and she was like coming out with all these things. And my friend was just like, it was incredible. Like, there's no way she could have known these things.
And I keep having, I think it's probably because I am pregnant and I've got some sort of connection.
Yeah.
I'm having the weirdest things happen to me, George. Like I'm getting visions and like feelings. I can't actually. I'll talk to you about them when we get off this podcast.
You need to go deeper on this.
No, but it's just like mental things that if I actually said it out loud, you'd be like, "What on earth are you talking about?" But then they're actually happening.
Oh, okay.
But I can't. Well, I can't talk about it.
Why? Because everyone's going to think you're a bit.
Well, no, also, I think when I tell you, you'll go, okay, I can understand why you actually didn't say that one.
All right, well.
But I feel like the baby, because obviously I believe, I've said on this podcast before, that I think your children pick you. And I think that there's so much in the universe that we don't even know about. But I think they also make you a bit like open. I think they open your third eye to see all this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I always say this to you. I'm not opposed to what you say. I don't disagree with what you say. I think you're a bit more that way than I am. But
you have to open your third eye, Jules. Get rubbing it. Here, just rub it open. Connect.
My makeup will come off it. By the way, sorry, can we just talk about the fact that Will has been making a fair appearance on your social media? What on earth's happening?
Oh, George, he hates it so much. It's even better.
It seemed like he was quite enjoying it at one point, though.
No, because it's all just like when I actually film him, he's like, you can just see his bright face looking at me like, oh. But basically, we went on a trip to Rhodes, and I was like, if you're coming with me, you have to be. We were just talking about this before the pod. You know, people around us, for what we do for a living, they have to be involved. So my mum was cutting his hair, and she said, look, you have to do what she tells you to do.
Diane, queen of social media.
Yeah, poor Will. So he was like, okay. So I sent him like what our content would look like.
Oh my gosh, you made a plan for him.
Just so he could get his head around what actually I expected from him. And he was like, right, okay.
This is my life now.
But it's just so funny. I mean, I think, a lot of his friends and that are probably really shocked. Because he actually hates it. He actually hates it.
Yeah, I think he secretly likes it a little bit. Yeah. You could see his little smirk when he was on camera. He was
like, but also he had a few beers on holiday, so I think.
So just get him drunk whenever you need to
pretty
do
much.
social media,
I'm like,
social
come on,
content
Will,
with him.
Let's get you drunk. And that was really hard on holiday as well, not drinking.
Oh God, was it? Yeah, I mean, nice.
But I think when I'm pregnant, like, I don't even fancy a drink.
I was a bit like that, when I was pregnant with Cooper. Which is shocking because we all know I love a glass of wine. Yeah, it was just like, I think because you're protecting something and you grow in it.
But even if I have a sip, I'm like,
it doesn't taste
just
nice.
Doesn't do what it would do if I.
Yeah.
We've not got long, guys. We've not got
long. Not got long. Are your midwife appointments more frequent now then? Because obviously everything that happened with Phoenix.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But we all know how I feel.
Yes, we know how you feel.
They are more frequent, but again, it's not the same.
No.
There wasn't a reason. I know so many people want a reason as to why Phoenix died.
But there
wasn't a reason.
No.
So I'm not actually high risk.
Yeah. Right, because it wasn't
obviously
actually...
they're doing more scans and stuff like that, and I think that does bring comfort, doesn't it, to see your baby?
Yeah, just to see your baby.
But, yeah, it's just... you know what? It's just a lot of box ticking, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
The NHS is just full of box ticking. To know, you know, even with like different... Like, obviously, I've got my amazing bereavement nurse that I talk about all the time, Anne-Marie, and I've actually moved hospitals, and the bereavement team keep trying to ring me from them, but I'm a bit like, well, I've got a bereavement nurse here, like I can't, like it's hard mixing it up.
Yeah, I think if you've got
but I've got a lot of I'm seeing a consultant as well, so I'm having a lot of consultant meetings.
Right. Yeah. So you're under their care.
Yeah.
I mean, you do.
But like I said, people just want a reason, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I've found from obviously speaking publicly. Again, people want like a reason as to
exactly
why.
What happened. Yeah.
The one thing I can say, which I've experienced, is people are going to die. Things die. Humans die. Dogs die. Babies die. People die. That's it. And there's sometimes not an explanation as to why.
Yeah.
But I think we all need a why now, because I think we get so many answers.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking for an answer now, it will take you 2 seconds to find an answer.
Oh my God. Chat GPT? I never get that right.
You're like my mum. I'm like, what do you use, Diane? She's like, chat, TP. I'm like, no. No, we're not using that. Yeah, I think we have so much now that everyone they want an answer. I need to get an answer to that.
Yeah.
Like, some things in life are unanswered, and that's okay.
Have you and Will gone into this pregnancy differently, or are you just kind of like taking each day as it comes and like just going with the flow?
No, I am actually so positive and happy.
Yeah.
And
is any part of you like worried, or
no,
or is any part of Will worried?
Probably Will, but he's met a nutter. He's met a complete nutter. No, it can only be what it can be.
Yeah.
So what's the point of worrying?
I need you to tell me that whenever I have a worry, because I do love a worry, Kels.
But George, life can only be what it can be. What's the point?
No, I know.
Like, you could worry, and nothing might happen.
Yeah, I remember someone once telling me that. Like, if you're worrying, that means you've worried twice. If it happens, then yeah. But if you're worrying, you've gone through that traumatic experience twice.
Yeah, but you could worry about everything in life.
I know, you could, yeah. Well, anyone could get hit by a bus tomorrow, couldn't they?
Exactly. Anything could happen at any time to any person. Like, your life can just, like, you know, change at the flick of a switch. That's it.
Yeah.
We are here to live life, and that's what I'm doing.
Well,
so I think that's, you know, a lot of people that have lost children, they probably have got that anxiety and the worry. And that's a lot of questions that I keep getting. Are you anxious? No, I'm not anxious.
No.
And I think people are like, oh.
It's probably made you pregnant.
And is that a bit blunt of me? Like, do people want a softer Kelsey? But I think that is how I do get through life.
But also, you can't change who you are. Like, what? Are you going to be a softer Kelsey just to make other people happy?
To go, oh.
Yeah. No, because that's not you, is it?
No,
I've never known that to be you. You are matter of fact.
And I just think worry about stuff when it actually happens.
Yeah. I don't even think you worry that much when things do happen, do you?
No, because you can't change.
You can't
control it.
Whereas I go into a state of stress. So, as much as I could talk to you about your pregnancy all day, we do have other topics to discuss. So, the social media ban for under 16s has now come in.
Yeah.
How are we feeling? How are we feeling?
No, I think, you know, look, this is coming from a mum that doesn't let their children have iPads.
Yeah.
So I think it's absolutely fantastic. I worry about the teenagers. I teach a lot of teenagers. I really do worry for their mental health. I think being on social media is a place that you can ultimately get bullied from the moment you wake up and to the moment you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And it's very judgmental. Look, we know. If I would never want my children to go through the trolling and stuff that we have faced. But if they did pick to do that as a career, I would support them. However, is there a right time? Yeah, and I don't think I think, you know, they need to live their lives, these children.
They need to live as children rather than kids that are on social media trying to, like, be a certain type of person.
Even the proms. Like, have you?
My God. I drove into one the other day accidentally because I took Cooper to golf and this prom was going on at the golf club.
Never
I was
seen
like,
anything like it.
I know. It's like a full event, like a day event.
On someone's Instagram, social media today, they had like all like the younger years were like behind barriers. They had a red carpet. It was literally like going to like the NTAs or something like that. And they're getting out of these like Bentleys and whatever else, looking absolutely amazing. But it's just a lot.
Oh, it is a lot. I remember even when we were doing prom at secondary school, people were hiring like limos and stuff to go.
Well, it's just gone more extreme now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it really has.
But again, social media is a part to play. It's like that you have to have that one-upmanship, isn't it?
Yeah. I was speaking to another content creator the other day, and she was saying about how like she's had a bit of backlash because she's obviously like, yes, this is great, the social media ban for under 16s. Then someone had messaged and said, but you put your kids on social media, so you're contradicting yourself.
But you're not, because you're controlling it.
Exactly. And I think that's the thing. And I think that's where like it's difficult for us as content creators because people are like, but you're putting your kids on social media. And it's like, we are, but we have control. They're not there reading the comments. They're not there, speaking to people. They're in a photo and we have control of that and the photos that they are in. And like if Cooper ever says to me one day, Mummy, I don't want to be in your pictures anymore, I'd be like, okay, cool. Yeah. You don't have to be. Like that's
fair enough.
That's your choice completely. But yeah, I'm just really glad about the ban because it takes the pressure off us as parents to enforce it, because there'll be some parents that don't and some parents that do. Whereas now that it's the law,
but Joel, do you think people are going to do that?
Well, no, but it'll help a little bit.
It will help a bit, but come on now, everyone was out smoking and that when it's against the law to do it.
I wasn't.
Oh, I definitely was. I was there at 14 puffing on a fag. So, yeah, I do think, how are they going to monitor it?
Oh my gosh, I've just read here. Thanks for this bit of information, Dom. Right, in Australia, lots of kids reportedly found ways around their ban using VPNs, which is like it's like an app where you can log on to a different country's.
Yeah, they're more tech savvy than all of us. They will find ways around it. But like you said, do you know what? I think it's food for thought for people.
Yeah.
And I think, I do go on about the social media and the iPads and what it can cause. That it's just for parents to go, okay, maybe it's not that safe. And I had a lady on here the other day and she was saying, you wouldn't let your children go out into the world and meet, a man with the white van, would you?
No.
And go and have a little conversation. I'll go and have a little conversation with him.
No.
But they're open to all these conversations online that we have no idea about. And when she was saying that, I was like, it's actually so scary because it's not even amongst their peers. It's the conversations they're having with in strangers. These chat rooms and strangers and, people pretending to be 14-year-olds.
Well, it was funny because Danny the other day, and I was like, absolutely not, darling, we can't do that. So me and him and Cooper were having a little chat about like gaming and, gaming with your mates and stuff like that. And you can game online with your mates. And Danny went, well, I'm sure we could set up it so you could just game online with your friends. And I was like, absolutely not, because I know a friend of mine's kid got bullied by their own friends because it was all of a sudden faceless, and there was two of the friends at one person's house and then one of the friends on their own, and whenever the two friends were together, no matter who, they would gang up on the one on their own and then start being mean and saying nasty things, even though at school they're mates. And I was like, absolutely not. It's just a recipe for disaster.
Even when I used to live at home with my mum and my brothers being on the PlayStation and whatever else, and actually the vocab that would come out of their mouths, I was like, wow, it just does crazy things to their brain. Like whatever anyone says, it does crazy things. Because I would be like, wow, where's that language come from?
Where did that come from? Yeah, no.
They just get angry, don't they?
But ultimately, yay to the ban.
And
let's see what happens.
I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I hope it works, but who knows?
We shall see.
Who knows? Mum's the word top fives, cows.
Wow, here we go.
We're back with our top fives. So what have we had? We've had snacks.
Yeah.
Triggers, homework, and pre-mum life.
What's this week's topic?
This week We're chatting about the top 5 things our friends without kids just don't understand. Oh, it's so interesting, isn't it? When you've got friends without kids, or when you have been a friend without kids. Like, I think I've said it before. I was such a bitch to my sister when she had 2 kids and I had none. I'm like, why can't she just get in the car and drive across to me and be on time? Like, if you know you've got to be here at this time, just get the kids ready earlier. And then I had Cooper. I was like,
Oh, I understand.
now I understand.
And I think it's like some older generations as well, where they've like had the kids and then they've like lost touch with how you have to plan your life.
Just planning your life, and that's it. Or like, I think one thing people without kids don't understand is like the cancelling. Because sometimes it's just too much. And sometimes your kid is playing up or they're teething or something like that. And you're like, this is pointless. There's no point me doing this. And then
because it's not going to be a good time.
Yeah, and that's it. Or like the not listening thing, you know, like when you're a parent and you're out with another parent, you know full well you're going to start about 7 million conversations, be half listening to all of them and never really finish any. Whereas when you're out with somebody that hasn't got kids, it's a bit like that. You can see they're almost a bit put out that you're not really properly listening to them.
Yeah,
you don't like, really do.
Oh no, you've got your eye.
Yeah. On the child.
Eyes in the back of your head, and you're going, oh my God, what are they up to? What are they saying? What do you reckon they're doing right now?
Yeah, completely.
When they don't get it and they want your full attention.
Full
and you're like, yeah, we should have done this without kids.
No, I always say that.
I don't think I've really got any friends who don't have kids though.
I don't really anymore, to be honest. I think as well.
It's good when you watch them though. So say like you were like one of the first, and then they go, oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, like you're saying with your sister.
I get it. Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah, I so get it now. That's like Buffy, who we both know, who's my manager, but you know her, don't you, Kels? And before she had kids, and now she's obviously got a little boy, and she's like, oh, I totally get why, like, you haven't got back to me on this, or you've forgotten this. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because
also just the baby brain in itself.
Oh my God, can you still have baby brain when your child's 8?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay,
because the baby brain for me is next level at the moment. I actually just actually say the wrong words. Like, do you know what? I'll be thinking something else and say something completely different. And I'm like, why is my brain doing that? Will just stands there and laughs at me. But I'm like, the baby brain is like beyond. Especially I've had to do some live TVs as well. I'm like, please just let my brain work for the 7 minutes that I'm going to be on live TV.
Do you ever find like you overthink it and you're like, oh my God, please don't.
Well, you know when they go, don't swear. I was like, well, I wasn't planning on swearing, but now you've told me not to swear. All I really want to do is go, fuck!
Yeah. Intrusive thoughts.
Yes.
Let your intrusive thoughts win. I know. I'm like, people started talking about intrusive thoughts. Like, Mummy, do you ever get like an intrusive thought when you walk under a bridge? And I'm like, well, I mean,
what, like what's this intrusive thought then? Like, the bridge could fall on him?
Yeah. Bridge, or like we walk under one, a train goes over. Like, what if the train just came off its tracks and fell on top of us? I was like, sweetie pie, you really don't need to worry about these things.
No, but they are. Look, when you have a baby, a newborn, did you ever get that going, oh my God, what if I just fell down the stairs? Or what if I just whacked the baby's head into the side of the
what if
door
I let go
frame?
of this pram accidentally and it just goes into the road?
And I could just get mowed over. Like,
yeah. But people don't talk about that because people are scared. It sounds like you're an absolute nutter. Yeah. But I used to get them all the time.
Well, there was a lady on this morning and she ended up really, really ill from her intrusive thoughts because she was like, she'd have a thought to be like, I saw this. About touching a child. And she's like, but obviously that was like the darkness or whatever. And she's like, am I a paedophile? I'm a paedophile. I'm a paedophile. And like literally drove herself insane. Yeah. But I think it's quite good that obviously Cooper is saying that because then we're not having all these kids suffering from anxiety because it's like, no, that's normal.
Yeah, he's getting
If you're having weird thoughts, that's fine because we all have crazy thoughts.
Yeah, it's so true. And the fact that he's vocalising it rather than just keeping it all in and thinking he's weird.
It's just how do you have intrusive thoughts?
I don't. How do you even know that word?
I learned it at school.
He said it to one of my best friends recently when they were on a Ferris wheel. They were on it together. And he was like, Auntie Rose, do you ever get an intrusive thought that this might just fall off and we plummet to our death? And Rose like, oh my God, Cooper, I wasn't thinking that, but now I am. I could see a little face when she was right up there. I was like, why does she look so petrified? Oh, it's just my child scaring the shit out of
literally.
her. I think, I don't know whether we did 5 there. We never really do 5, do we?
No, we just talk.
Word vomit.
Sorry, Tom.
It's time for...
We listen and we don't judge.
I thought you were going to sing it because you normally sing it.
We listen and we don't judge.
Okay, first one. I only do gentle parenting in public. At home, we count to 3 and frown.
Frown? Frown? Yeah.
Shout, you mean?
No, I think at home they push you to the next level because they go beyond. I think you can gentle parent when you're out.
I don't.
What, gentle parent?
When I'm out. No.
I think, not gentle parent. I just try to ignore certain things. Because otherwise you're just going to spend your whole time having a go at them.
I think you probably let a bit more slide when you're out and about.
Yeah.
Because it's just not worth the argument in public, is it? And I probably wouldn't raise my voice as much. To be honest, Cooper, bless him, he's such a sweetheart. I never really raised my voice to him anyway. But if I suppose when you're in public, you don't want to embarrass yourself.
No, I do the counting when I'm out. I'm like, 1, 2.
Yeah. Do you know, funny enough, I counted to Cooper yesterday. Only because I wanted, we said, come here, Cooper. And we're like, Cooper, come here. And then I counted. And he didn't come to me in the time.
So what did you do?
I was like, right, you go and sit over there on your own. Just think about that because that was really naughty.
Did
It wasn't really naughty.
No.
Yeah, no, he did. He was very apologetic, actually.
Oh, yeah, you just tried
Because otherwise it would have been an empty threat.
They are going to push boundaries.
Yeah.
That's what they're here.
That's what they're here for. Kids, that's what they're here for.
That's what they
push
are.
Boundaries.
They are. My screen time report came through and I deleted for my husband's sore.
Right.
Why is your husband looking at that anyway?
How long you've been
She's probably been on it for 8 hours a day. So what do you do when I'm at work? Nothing. Just scroll, shop.
I didn't know you could delete your screen time reports.
I don't think Will would even be interested in looking at my...
I don't think Danny would. I don't think... It just pop up randomly every now and again.
It does. I think on a Monday, doesn't it?
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I normally just swipe straight off it because it would probably traumatise me how much screen time I actually have.
Well, I was quite shocked because I did a podcast the other day with a very well-known person I won't actually name and shame, and her screen time was 15 hours.
A day?
Yeah. She's like, I just listen to podcasts. I'm like, do you?
No, doesn't screen time mean you're actually physically touching your phone?
Yeah.
Was she on this podcast or a different podcast?
I went on their podcast.
Oh my God, you're going to have to spill the beans. Sorry, listeners. I'm going to find out. Maybe I'll share it. No one. My son asked Alexa a question he wanted to ask me, and honestly, she gave a better answer. Well, yeah, because it's Google.
Yeah, but I want to know what the question was.
Yeah, so do I. But yeah, of course. I think that is going to be the way forward. I've already mentioned it, ChatGPT, or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, it's lifesaver.
It's a lifesaver.
Lifesaver.
I think that is going to be, in 10 years' time, that's how we're going to find everything out.
Oh, without a doubt.
It was the internet and, Google.
And now it's...
Well, no, actually, it started off as Encarta 86 or whatever it was, 95. Did you ever use Encarta, that disc that you used to put into your computer? Yeah.
When we go, you tell the kids all this stuff that we had. They're like, yeah, all right, boring.
Yeah,
it's like, you know what we've been through. What we've been through.
We didn't used to even have the internet. Yeah, but yeah, fair.
Fair.
I wouldn't even be ashamed of that.
No.
I had to Google. Cooper was doing his maths homework and he's doing shapes at the moment. I had to Google a shape. Oh, no, I had to Google, what does perpendicular mean?
No idea.
No idea. No, I think it means a right angle, but let's not quote me on that, everyone, because I could
we know what she's like. Can anyone else's toddler unlock an iPhone but can't put their own shoes on? Yeah. All of them.
Cooper doesn't know my code for my phone or my laptop.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mine do.
Do they? Yeah, no, just because I feel like that's beginning of the end and it'll...
Oh, Aurelia now goes and voice notes all my friends.
Does she actually?
Yeah, she doesn't care. She just goes on it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, FaceTimes them.
Yeah, no.
She doesn't care. She's
locked.
a girl. Bodie wouldn't dream of doing that. Aurelia does not care.
No.
But also, I'm to Bodie, because he's going through this, I think they go through, a regression stage. and he's going into year 1. And my thing at the moment is, well, I'm going to have to talk to your teachers, because if you can't get dressed and you can't put your shoes on in reception, you're going into year 1. There's going to be a problem, isn't there? He's like, I can.
A nice little threat, yes.
Yes.
Oh, the school sent home a reading challenge, and we've been faking the log since week 2. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I remember we used to get like, it was like a tick off the books that you'd read.
Yep.
We just ticked them all off. I was like, oh, God. I mean, screw trying to find all these books.
Can you read? Yes.
Can you read? Yeah, fine. Let's just tick them
And
off.
I just think towards the back end of this term is just absolutely crazy.
Oh, I mean,
everything.
So much sports day and homework and swimming and shows.
Yeah, Aurélia's on a school trip today. It's just like never ending. Next we've got prize giving. There's just so much happening.
Yeah.
That I'm like, so you expect him to do the reading and the homework as well?
Honestly, I know. These poor kids. Cooper's like, Mummy, I just don't understand. I'm like, sweetheart, neither do I.
Yeah.
Don't know why you
No,
have
we're
to
not
do
back
it.
to homework again, are we? The dreaded homework.
Dreaded homework. So I've been Georgia Jones.
And I've been Kelsey Parker.
And we'll be back with another episode, same time, same place, next week.